Gist with Jolly. Bringing you hot and direct gist. Subscribe and turn notification bell.
At first, when people were saying they want Timini and Sonia Oche in the movie, people were thinking the connection will be that for Sonia and the Timini Egbuson. Everyone knows that Timini Egbuson is one young, energetic man who in any movie will make you fall in love with him. But that was the exact reason why people had been screaming that Sonia Oche should act with Timini Egbuson. You remember that Timini Egbuson and Bimbo Adnimoye are one couple that have these on-screen couples that people have come to know over the years, and so many other fans used to wish that he comes to act with their favorite actress as well, to make him, yes, to fall in love with that actress in a movie. And that's what many people had been screaming Timini and Sonia Oche should be in a movie. But you know, one thing about movies that you don't always expect things to fall in the way you want it to be in the movie. You understand? Everybody, when this movie was released, the trailer or the flyer was released, many saw that Sonia and Timini are actually going to fall in love in this movie. It's going to be a love movie. It's going to be a romantic movie. So the expectation of people were so high, but at the end of the day, it turned out that it was for Chisom and then Timini. What now is this chemistry? Is it really chemistry? Is it really happening? Many people had wished it was Timini and Sonia Oche that had that on-screen chemistry that Chisom and Timini have. You know, it's not everyone who expects you to be this in a movie that it will be. You know, Sonia, if you ask me, Sonia in movies doesn't really have this kissing stuff like that. She's not relaxed when it has to do with kissing. She's so selective. That is what I have come to notice over the years that I've been watching her movie. She is not relaxed when it comes to kissing scene, and that's what we have known her for. So that role, she wouldn't have even fit or played it excellently, because she will not give it to herself into that very. Doesn't mean that she kisses quickly and all that, because she's not that kind of person, and many people want her to be that kind of person. You know, when you are not what people expect you to be, they should just, you know, accept you for who you are. Sonia isn't the kissing type in movie. She may peck, she may, you know, just indulge you a little bit, but she is not gonna give in all herself for you in a movie just to get that satisfaction. Or better still, many people might say it's not for her, but for them who are watching her. But to her in that movie, it is everything to her as well. So she giving into herself in a movie is more like trying to bend her stand or what she believes in. Because over the time that I've watched her, I don't believe she's this type of person that goes into much of romance in movies. So I guess that role, she deliberately pushed that role to Chisom, and Chisom did excellent well in that movie. She gave in all to herself, and that's what people may want. That is what the society expects, you know. They want it, but I don't know. I don't know, Sha. If you ask me, I kind of feel very awkward, but the society will tell you give them what they actually want. I think Chisom has given you people what you want, and she did that chemistry perfectly well. If you ask me, in my own time, I would say Chisom displayed an excellent role. Of course, Timini is a young, energetic man who younger stars in the society falls in love very quickly, because he knows how to play the cards very well, and he did that with Chisom Agweke, and people were very, very excited. Many people were really excited in this movie a lot. So I don't know what's your own take about this movie, because if you ask me, they did excellent well. Sonia's design on this movie, you would literally think it is real facial mark, like this tribal mark of a thing. Those artists really are trying. That is what I said in my other gist. I said they really tried. Their accent in the movie was everything. Whoever put her through to this accent, or better still, maybe she knows if she tried and she got everything about this movie. Like, she got it perfectly well. She got it excellently. Sonia got the accent there, and Chisom also in this movie displayed that rich girl, energetic and fragile, yes, still fragile kind of girl who isn't used to love, but she has to fall in love because her mother says so. She's kind of a mommy girl, kind of. Mommy gives the decision. She makes you do everything she wants in her own way. I think she's kind of looking after for the girl, but at the same time, how can you be the one to tell your girl it's time to fall in love, it's time to do business, it's time to do this, and she's always playing to your cards? That was what the role of Chisom was in this movie. She was always playing her mother's card the way she wanted it played in the movie, just from the beginning to the end. Yes, her mother wanted her to run the business very seriously without being distracted from anyone, which she did, and did it very well for 3 years. And then her mom told her it is time to fall in love, and then she gave love a chance because her mom said so. And then it's time for you to get pregnant, and then, it dictating her life in the way and manner that she loved, even while her mother was stuck in a wheelchair. How could she even control things, and things would be happening in the manner she wanted? It tells you the power of a woman. Anyway, this movie was an excellent one. The chemistry between Chisom and Egbuson is what people would tell you that they want. They really gave it to them, honestly. Because if you ask me in this movie, that if Sonia was to switch, Sonia would not have acted that role perfectly well. Yes, because Sonia is not into much of a romance in movies. She's not. Many of you who must have watched Sonia's movie in different channels over time, you will notice the level of she dodges those things. It's just that that scene cannot do without it. So she will always like, okay, because of this scene requires me to do this. But giving in herself to doing it, no, it's not for Sonia Uchi. You will always see that level of rejection, that level of dodging. Even in this very one on the Omono Oboli, even when they proposed to her and they wanted to kiss her, you see her dodging. So she couldn't have given into herself into that very role that Chisom played. And Chisom displayed and gave people what they actually wanted. Anyways, I don't know what your take on this movie is. If you actually have a different view about it, let's have it known on the comment section. I am Nolly Dorette.